I wasn't like expecting the news exactly in the time frame. Not that I was thinking about it, but see, typically a private equity acquires something and they want to offload that in some form or fashion in the next 3 to 5 years or 3 to 4 years. So the typical playbook is to gut down the bulk of the business, get it down to like the skeleton, and then ramp up the sales and then push it out, right? Which is what Santosh was also talking about, which is what constitutes a lot of people letting go and things like that. So which potentially could happen with this one as well. So I wasn't really expecting the news because I think Vista bought it only in 2021, which was like the peak ZERP, like the zero interest rate policy, which was again Santosh was mentioning about, that has been happening since the bull run kept going for a long time, and 2021 was like the peak of it. That is when Vista bought it. That is probably the reason why this happened quickly, and then right after 21, the whole thing came crashing down. So yeah, that was my first reaction. I wasn't expecting it to happen, but at the moment when I read it, I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Same, both owned by Vista. They're going to merge it in. And then again, to Santosh's point, the preference shares holders are going to get Salesloft's preference shares. So they are going to get the down managed, their downside risk is managed. But for the team members, for the founders, it is very difficult to say how good, or if it was good even possible. But again, that's also the other thing, right? Drift was not a company that was trying to get something out of it. They were like really going for it, if you remember. I think the right from the first fundraise started in 2014, raised 15 million as the first round. 15 million seed rounds like doesn't happen unless it's a David Cancel starting the company, right? So coming out of HubSpot, he started this company. So right from day one, Drift was going all in, right? They wanted to build this really huge company, but for right or wrong, it didn't pan out exactly the way. The business didn't grow. And that's a combination of product, market, their evolution into Act 2, Act 3, the market kind of coming down, a lot of things which we could potentially look into. But all of that got them to where they are, where a lot of preference shares are already there, and the investors have to find a way out. And that caused them to merge these two companies.